Everything comes with a price. With each step forward, you sacrifice energy. As a person moves into another country, you start over, leaving the affinities you had in faded memory. I left America to come to China, displacing my original lifestyle for a new one. And now the journey begins.
My name is KJ Lin. I'm a film student from Los Angeles looking for the next big thing. Following the signs, I fly off to East Asia. My travels will take me on a one-year journey into the heart of China, ending on the 2008 Beijing Olympics. What awaits me in China? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Hi guys, I've arrived in China and I'm in Shanghai right now. I won't be leaving Shanghai for another 2 days, and then I'll be going to Peking University to start my year-long study abroad in Peking University. So I'm pretty tired. I haven't slept for about 16 hours and I'm gonna sleep now. Bye.
My detour into Shanghai leaves me with a fantastically sweet taste, only to be brought down by the bitter and cold aftertaste. A few days here and I'm off to Beijing. Let's hope everything works out. When I first came to the city, I found it to be amazing. This was 3 years ago. The glory of China shone in one riverfront view, just like Hong Kong, fantastic and unyielding. The light sparkling like a confident utopia. Unfortunately, underneath, it might not be so. I realized the price of all this change could mean loss of culture, humanity, morals, ethics, etc. The city is full of glamoring goods that could possibly suck the soul out of its people. It's the price of economic change.
So we've come to a French restaurant and it's actually called the Red House, and in Chinese they call it the Fangzi. That stands for HFC. And we found this in a guidebook and we decided to come here after doing some shooting around Shanghai, so I hope the food is good.
It would be pleasant to take my time here and explore the heart of the city and really understand it. But my stay here is a short one. My impression is short-lived, perhaps a bit biased, but I will do what I can. Commoners of China say that Shanghaiers don't like outsiders, despite the fact that the city has been bombarded by a variety of foreign powers. Attracted by the brightness of the Bund and the economic power of this rising gem, the city could be all surface and little substance. I came to this city to meet someone, a fellow friend of a friend, who offered me an interview about one of the hot restaurant bars in the main center of Shanghai. This center is called Xintiandi, an area of town built by a man who imported Western-style dining and shopping into the center of Shanghai. Expensive and too lavish for the locals, it's an example of how the country is charging forward with blind optimism. I'm here to visit TMSK, a modern restaurant that seems to have preserved a bit of culture through traditional performances and class art. A new face to the old adage. Just what I'm looking for. Perhaps even among the modern charged businessmen, there are people who still care. At USC Film School, a professor predicted that after our postmodern era of art and economy based on consumerism, hedonism, materialism, flashy high-comp sex and technology, there will be a new movement, one called neoclassicism, a revival of the classics, a revival of the golden era, a revival of culture in a new form. Essentially something I would call good. There may be some hope in this urban world. Though many, including migrant workers, have not been brought up to par with the modern civilization, the middle-income dwellers seek integration into this new and shiny world. It's a world where the Chinese formulate misguided, idealized versions of Western ways of life and follow it in their own way, entering a world they don't really know about without a sense of identity. I want them to have a way out, but only my journey ahead will tell me. I'll find out at TMSK.
Right now we're in a restaurant in the middle of Old Town Shanghai, and this actually is a place where Bill Clinton as well as Queen Elizabeth has come to have afternoon tea. So we're eating a bunch of different things like pig stomach and jellyfish.
蒸汤出来也很好吃，萝卜丝饼，这是 rice。
A canceled appointment and some decent food, but that's about it. Maybe I'll come back later. After all the unnecessary setup, I left for Beijing.
FM 9193 and Lufthansa German.
This is my third time in Beijing. The first time felt oppressive and out of this world, but now I realize that Beijing has a lot more soul to it. It's not just from the cultural landmarks, but its people. Beijingers are said to be a proud people. They have a love for the capital of China and its continuous life for thousands of years. You can see how they love the city in their eyes, their passion coming from their words. If I were to sum up Beijing, it would be the combination of widespread car driving LA with hustle and bustle, tall buildings, New York. This city is changing to a city set to become the stage for the world. The 2008 Olympics will be hosted in this city. It will be China's showcase and appeal to the world. Western nations will then know how China has changed after being so isolated and homogeneous for so long. But of course, everything has a price. The price of this modernity to this thunderous change to Beijing will be the destruction of old hutongs, old Chinese dwellings. The displacement of people is apparent, and a rise in the cost of living, something many migrant workers aren't prepared for. Whether the Olympics will change China forever for the better, we can only wait and see. I will be studying at Peking University on a program called CIEE, with a variety of college students from throughout the US. Our goal is to learn Chinese and to realize what is happening in China. My journey into this school is like so many other Chinese who seek to have an impressive resume. In China, competition for jobs is terrifying. 1 job per 100 applicants. Education remains the only savior to those poor. If coming here means to be joining a place where many look like me, so be it. I want to learn about who I am, whether through the language or the people, help China and Taiwan create a global identity through entertainment. If this puts me at a disadvantage in not being fluent or not having as much mobility, so be it. If everything comes with a price, this is one I'm willing to pay. That's why I came to China.